Welcome to the Basketball Scoring Coach YouTube channel. In this video, I want to talk to you about how to create scoring opportunities for yourself and for your teammates when playing off the ball. But before we dive into this video, make sure you click that like button and click that subscribe button, and we welcome you to the Basketball Scoring Coach channel. Now let's begin with this video. So now you see the ball is being driven to the baseline. So he draws two players and maybe even a third, right? And you got two defenders here and you got three offensive players in the picture. Now, what a lot of players do, especially if you're one of these two players, they typically stand on the three-point line. And they always wonder why they don't get the ball, right? Players that do that say, well, they don't pass the ball to me. No, you don't make yourself available. And this is why this video is important, because you can be just as effective on the ball. You could be even equal or more effective off the ball if you understand how to move. So as we continue with this clip, I want you to pay attention to him. Now, again, so now you got 1, 2, 3, 4 offensive players in the frame, 2 defenders on the ball, 3 help side, right? So now at this point, it's going to be hard for 3 to guard 4 offensive players. So at this point, you got 1 filling in here, and you got a backside offensive player. Now, this player right here, watch what he does. Boom, he makes himself available, right? So now once he does that, now he creates a shot for himself. But most importantly, he creates a passing lane for the ball handler. Now, he can shoot this once he receives it, or he could kick it out for a shot. So now you created multiple options, especially when you're up against a shot clock. 4 seconds on the shot clock, he has to make a decision. So as we continue, wide open layup. Now let's move to the next clip. Similar setup. You're going to see a defender draw 2. Now, this is ironic, right? So you got 1 player drawing 2, and this player doesn't even have the ball, right? So who's open right now? Number 3. But again, if you do not have a high IQ and you're not comfortable moving without the ball, again, a lot of players going to stand on the three-point line, wait for the ball to come to them, especially in this situation. No, you have to go and make yourself available. So let's continue. Boom, he sees an open middle. Now, decisions have to be made, right? Decisions have to be made. So this guy's probably going to step up. Now, if he steps up, now the big has his defender sealed. So now we just throw a live pass to the big. We got an easy layup. This all happens because of the flash to the middle. Let's rewind this back. So again, the big draws 2. Again, nobody's even watching him at this point. All backs are turned towards this guy right here. So now we got to go make ourselves available. Every coach that coaches basketball wants players like number 3, because he doesn't have to have the ball in his hand to be effective. So the question I want to ask you, do you have to have the ball in your hand 90% of the time to be effective? That answer should be no. But if that answer is yes, then we got to do something else. Then we got to be able to be more creative without the ball, like number 3. We got to create passing lanes for our teammates. All right, now let's continue. So now we're in a half-court set. Again, if you pay attention, eyes are on the ball. Eyes on the ball. Eyes on the ball. Eyes on the ball. Right? So you got 4 set of eyes on the basketball. Now, this guy technically can't see him, right? Because he's allowing the offensive player to be behind him. Same thing here. This guy can't see him, right? So now if I know that, as this pass is being passed to the post, look, the post draws 3 defenders. But you could tell, this is why I say UConn is teaching this. UConn is not saying we're going to leave this up to chance and we're going to say, okay, these guys got to figure this out. No, we're going to teach it. So as you notice, he's ready to come forward. He's ready to come forward to the ball. So heads are turned, eyes are on the ball. Same, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All 5 eyes are on the ball. Okay, so now backside flashes. Now we got a easy layup. Again, I cannot say this enough. You can be as much as effective you are on the ball, you could be just as effective off the ball if you're willing to go show yourself and make yourself available to receive the ball. All right, now let's continue. So we just had a ball screen. Let's rewind this back. So we had a ball screen here. All right. Ball screen. Okay, you got to switch. All right, so now you got a little on the big. All right, let's see what happens. We're going to swing it. Now we're ready to post up. The big seals. Now, look at all this real estate right here. Eyes on the ball. So you should have been taught that when your defender turns their head and locks in on the ball, that means you go flash to the ball. Because right now, he ain't paying attention to him. So now, we have all this real estate right here, and he's going to do something smart. Boom, flash to the middle. Again, got a seal. We're going to throw it over top. Easy money. Easy money. Again, these are the little details that we have to pay attention to if we're going to be more efficient on an offensive end. We don't have to use the dribble all the time. We could play off the ball, make cuts, set screens, and make ourselves available to the ball handler or passer. Okay, so now in the previous clips, I showed you how UConn took advantage of the real estate, the open paint, high post, or even a cut to the basket. They made themselves available. Well, they don't always do that. I found a clip where one of the players, he stands on the three-point line, right? So now the ball is being swung, okay? Defender has been taught 2 passes away, getting help. So right now he's in help. Well, what we're going to have this big set of up screen, a back screen for this guard right here. All right, let's continue. Screen set, boom, he's open right now. So you know that he's been taught to be in help and he's in great position. So he's going to flash over here and stop him from getting this easy layup. Well, what do you think he should do? Well, he should flash to the block, flash to the paint to get a pass for a layup or easy shot, right? But let's see what happens. Catches it, he hesitates. See, if he would have already flashed to this block, he immediately would have saw it and he would have made the pass instead of trying to shoot the ball. But slow reaction, too late. We get the foul, but we should have had a layup because a lot of guys make this mistake. They want to stand on the three-point line. They wait for the ball to come to them. But you know what? He's a freshman. So he's probably used to doing that, standing on the three-point line, waiting till the ball comes to him, and then he's going to go make a play. But at the levels, as we go up levels in competition, as we go up levels in, as far as high school or JV to varsity to college to pro, we got to be our IQ. We have to get better with our IQ. We have to become better playing off the ball. So with this video, I hope you learned something. I hope you go in your next game or even practice. You start making yourself available when your man turns their head to the ball and you start to see open real estate in the paint or even cutting to the basket for an easy shot. So I hope you learned some valuable information from this video. Do me a favor, click that like button, click that subscribe button, comment below. Let me know what you thought about this video.